Hello everybody, welcome for another X-Wing match, XTC related, as it is the first round match, game 3. Tonight I am joined once again by the two captains of our two concerned teams. Hello gentlemen.
Hi.
Hello.
So here we go again.
Back in the chair.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. So, do you want us to present the list?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I will start. So Quarantine's list is classic Imperial Aces. So we've got Fish Brother with passive sensors and homing missiles. Suntirfel with Predator, shield upgrade, and stealth device. So quite the expensive Suntir build at 72 points. And Darth Vader with fire control system and afterburners.
Yeah, and for Team Denmark, we have Mess with Ray, with Corsella, Rose, Finn, Ray's Millennium Falcon, sort of the medium weight Ray. And then Tally and Sissy, both with Heroic and Optics, and then Marksmanships and Prockets on Tally, and Cluster Missiles on Sissy. And none of them got any benefit from their bit today.
Absolutely, because there is no initiative clashes. So what do you think about the matchup actually?
I think it's interesting because on one hand that I6 on the Empire is like really big, but there is a little bit more sort of chunk and perhaps firepower on the Resistance side. I mean, Rey can really dish out, and those A-wings are very hard to kill. So I think Fifth Brother is going to be quite important in this game. That passive sensor homing missile combination is not something that the A-wings in particular will enjoy.
Yeah, absolutely. I was when I talked with Quentin about the matchup, he was telling me that Rey is a very frightening piece, and like she can do so much damage, even though he has the initiative advantage, like he moves second. It can, I mean, it could go either way.
Yeah, I think it's certainly not one of those that are sort of settled out the gate or even has a particularly clear advantage for anybody.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's see. The resistance went forward very fast, and Empire is stalling as as usual, as you do with Imperial Aces if you want to actually engage correctly.
Yeah, that's Suntir. I mean, that's a chunky boy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not used to seeing Suntir so stacked, but it's been working. It's been working very well for Quarantine the past months. So I know he can do very nasty things with that.
Yeah, and I mean, if you have that Suntir, if he's all tokened up, then it's like I don't even know if I want to bother shooting at him. But if you get that first damage through, then it's a lot of points that are they're not easy to pick up, of course, but it's sort of doable, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's the first damage that is the hardest.
So
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say I'm curious how Corentin will manage to get his Vader out of his predicament, and at the same time not expose Suntir too much. That will be very interesting. Like they're at it in the second round. They don't take their time, basically.
No, I mean there's a lot of thinking on that Vader right now because is the Resistance going to turn in and try to dunk on Fifth Brother before he becomes a problem? If that's the case, then Vader should go left. Or are they just going to keep going down into that corner if that's the case, then Vader absolutely shouldn't go left. Okay. So they turned in.
I think in this case with Vader, you kind of want to do like something like a free straight, so that you can hide behind the cloud if you need to, but you can also maybe get the other side. I don't know.
Yeah, true.
The problem is, can you afford to like because Rey is turning in, which is sensible, but would the I'm not sure the A-wing will follow. Yeah,
Ooh,
so,
yeah.
so like this. So the A-wing will threaten Vader, and maybe that will be a problem for Corentin.
Yeah. I think here in the first engagement, then the A-wing's also quite happy to stay out of range 3 from Fifth Brother.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You don't want to like Fifth Brother will just half the A-wings with the missile, so you don't want to give him the chance to do that.
And some CC here taking a lock. Probably going to be for later. Yeah, well.
While with cluster, it's always like 3 dice at range 2, so it can be relevant.
Yeah.
Quite punishing even in early, yeah. Do you think the initiative of Fifth Brother will come at use for OveR2 as he may be able to block? I mean, I know the Falcon is not an easy ship to block as he can still stressed perform boosts or sloops, but will the initiative of Fifth Brother be relevant in this match? That's what I'm wondering about.
Well, I think it can totally be a very good blocker. Like the V1 is very maneuverable, so you can totally block with him. But then you maybe don't want to expose him too much either. So it's really
That
it
would be
depends on
tough.
how.
Oh.
Okay, so actually Vader did one bank, so that's very interesting. Because now Zizi is in a pretty bad spot. Like he could even barrel roll for the range 1. And he's actually doing the stress barrel roll to save force. I don't think I've ever seen Vader do that.
No, but it's a good spot to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
And
But it does make the 2 bank out of Vader very predictable next round.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
my guess is he barrel rolled to range 1 because ZZ won't benefit range 1 instead of range 2 because she has the lock. So 3 dice range 2, 3 dice range 1. But Vader will go 4 instead of 3, right? Is this the reason why he barrel rolled?
I would guess he wants the force attack dice, but it's still a little. Yeah, and also maybe the positioning so that he can be more safe with the next blue maneuver. So they're actually very aggressive. I'm very surprised. Like this is not the game I was expecting to be so aggressive. Really not. And actually, Vader could get a serious attack coming on him with target lock and focus. So that's a risk I think he took, keeping Vader there.
Ooh, good attack on Rey.
So we're gonna spend that
I
that force.
I think she cannot because Soontir is not
Oh,
his.
he's outside the arc. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was debating a target
Wow.
lock. Yeah.
Yes, you might as well. I mean, it's free.
Yeah, it's free.
So Rey is taking 3 damage, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
So
I
they
don't know why
they didn't put the freedom. Like they're engaging in 5 minutes after the start of the game. They're already making us call the judges. That's like what? Stop it, guys.
Okay, so I'll just put a message on Discord.
Do you want me to do it? Oh yeah, yeah. Well, you can do it.
Yeah, I'll just. So that was.
Yeah, and yeah, for those watching, it is an XTC rule that we as streamers are not allowed to interfere in the games. So, oh, they noticed.
Oh, okay.
They noticed. They
Okay,
noticed.
perfect. Just before I tag them.
Yes, to go back to what you were saying, so there is actually an XTC rule that we didn't follow for the previous 2 games, but that we will follow from now on. That as a streamer, we cannot intervene in any capacity, like not only for missed optional triggers, but also for mandatory triggers that mess up the game state. The idea behind this is that everybody in this room is invested into the result. So it's better to have a third-party person solve this kind of issue. So if there is anything we notice that they forget or thing like that, we have to call a judge so they could intervene.
Ooh, nice
Oh,
one.
that's a very good shot into Suntier.
Oh, but Suntier
Yeah,
like.
could have been perfect without mods.
Oh,
What?
That's insane.
Oh,
Okay.
I guess that shield was worth it, right?
Yeah.
We don't want to crit this early, but this means Suntier is 1 from half now.
Yeah, absolutely. That's just insane. Like, what is happening?
And as you said before, this shot is dangerous. This is risky.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's a very good chance he'll walk away from it scot-free. Because
Well, he's got a focus, so it's really about will Vader roll blanks
Ooh.
or not. And that's I mean, we could say that Corentin rolled all the blanks he needed last round, last roll, but yeah. So Vader takes the shield.
Okay.
The other thing I was thinking about when Suntier did his damage is now Fist Brother missile can go into Rey, and that's actually going to be very impactful because she has no shields left.
but I mean, he spent 1
Yeah,
force,
he spent
so
a
he
force,
can't
yeah.
use his abilities.
Oh, indeed. I didn't notice that.
I would assume he just makes a primary attack.
Yeah, it will make sense.
Because I mean, at least that can do 2 damage, right?
Oh no, he chose
But,
to
I mean-
launch the missile. You've got the
Yeah,
inactive charge,
well,
yeah.
because I was thinking Rey is actually going to roll 2 dice with focus and her abilities, so you're very unlikely to do 1 damage with a primary in this situation.
Okay, that's fair.
And I guess with the way the game is going, Corentin probably feels that he must do all the damage he can while he's still able to.
Yeah. But I mean, if Vader doesn't have that much blue on his style.
No, let me just. I mean, I could put this on stream. People will see it in 3 minutes. I'll just describe it as you will also be seeing it in 3 minutes only.
Yeah, he's got the 1 bank,
Yeah.
bank, 2 banks, 2 straight, and 3 straight.
Yeah, I mean, it sort of feels like that if CC does like a 2 straight, takes a focus and rotates for arc, then she'll be in a pretty good place.
Yeah, absolutely. What I'm thinking is you probably want to do the 3 straight with Vader to use afterburners, but then Tali could come in and block that. So it's really, it depends on what Mets wants to do. Like, does he want to chase Vader, or does he want to chase Suntir, who's also vulnerable now that the stealth device is gone?
But it's also, I mean, it's also somewhat interesting. Like, what do you do with Suntier here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because he's stressed. So, are you gonna? You can't go right. So I think your best option is probably to go straight and then expect to sort of dance out of it. But
Like, isn't it when the one situation where the two straight is actually a good option for Suntir?
yeah,
Like it's 50-50. It really depends on what counter fix his opponent is doing, because again Suntir is in the perfect position to get blocked by Tally, and then Ray could maybe be in a position to blast Suntir. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, she can't shoot out the rear. She doesn't have all her abilities and fin and all that. But she could be range 1.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you think Ray will be doing? Because what I'm thinking right now is she in danger of being blocked by any of Fifth Brother's maneuvers? As she will always prefer to have a front arc attack due to her ability. So what do you expect from her, and what could Fifth Brother do about this?
Um,
I
I
think
mean,
it. Yeah, go ahead, Nicholas.
yeah, I was checking if Ray had something like a K-turn, but she only has the sloops to turn around. But I think the turnaround over the cloud wouldn't be such a bad option to make sure that you catch Suntir. And also it would be very hard for Corentin to block it, because you have to commit Fifth Brother to go in a place where is not going to be relevant if Ray actually doesn't do it. So that's not a decision Corentin can take lightly, to block the free sloop over the cloud. So that's what I would consider with Ray in his
I
place.
think as Fifth Brother, you almost have to block
Yeah,
free sloop to the left, because that is like the most obvious move.
yeah, absolutely. Fifth Brother should do a one bank or something and just stay there. There's no
Yeah.
reason to do anything else.
Oh. Oh no. Do we have to call a judge again?
What did they do?
No, wait.
Did I miss
No, we
something?
don't. No, we don't. No, no, it's me. I thought Fifth Brother had used both his force, but they were both on. Yeah.
No, he
He
didn't.
only used one. He only used one.
Yeah,
Yep.
he only used one on Ray's attack.
But I mean, Ray took some damage, right? Non-insignificant amount. She only has, like, what is it, 11 health?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Lost
7
4.
left.
Yeah. She lost 4, and now she's into the squishies, which is really relevant when you have crit generation like Fifth Brother's homing missile or Vader. But she did get, a damage in on each of the aces, which is like really important for the long game.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm even considering if it would actually, like, oh, okay, so let's just talk about what's happening. So actually Corentin did the free hard, and
Yeah, I think that blocks the sloop left.
yeah, and if it indeed does the sloop right, then you just have to take an evade and you can hit Ray at range 1.
Mhm.
Or you actually want to block the sloop to the right.
Okay.
Yeah, and this
That's
also means that he'll meet CC.
oh yes, that's a very
Oh,
good point.
right.
That's a very good point.
Oh, really
Oh,
good
Already.
shot.
So there is a chance that Ray will probably get Suntia out the rear.
Yeah.
well, it depends. It depends if Corentin actually like invested the entire plan into catching Ray there. He could have made a two bank with Suntir or something. I don't know. I really don't know. He's really really good with aces. He already. I mean, personal experience against him. He already did something like that to me, and it's very unsettling. where like he predicts exactly what's going to happen, and then your ships start dying.
I mean, that was the best Ray could possibly do, and OveR2 like had a good call. So I mean that's both player playing really well this turn, but consequences are OveR2 taking a slight advantage by bumping Ray. So
Okay. This is not too shabby. This blocks Vader's 2-bank.
Mhm.
So let's see where. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna target Luxentia here?
do you block the one bank as well on Vader?
I think there's a chance, but there's also a chance it fits. But I don't see Vader doing the one bank
Mm.
because ZZ just shooting Vader on the rear was a safe choice.
Yeah.
So you you just cannot take this risk. I mean, at the same time, Corentin already took a big risk by calling out this sloop from Ray instead of the other. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know what he's done.
No, I think in retrospect, the risk he took with Vader last turn, I mean, it was probably fine. I think he should have just spent that extra force to not be stressed right now.
Yeah, that's probably right because you would have expected only one shot from the situation, so saving the force was maybe not the priority. And at the same time, I was thinking maybe he should have taken a damage on Fierce Brother to put a crit on Ray because as in the same way he knew that only Ray would shoot at Fierce Brother, so and he knew Ray had no shields left. But I mean, we'll see if these small decisions will make a big impact or not.
Ooh.
Ooh, so he indeed did the 2-bank.
Yeah, but he does have the lock on Ray, and he has arc on her, so that's really gonna hurt Ray. And he can't really, benefit from it.
Vader has a lock on Z
Yeah.
actually,
Oh,
so that's only
Yeah.
3 dice from Vader.
It's Fifth Brother's lock on Ray actually.
yeah. And then we see Suntia repositioning,
Oh,
and he's losing the shot. But I mean, the alternative is a
oh
progress
yes,
of
yes.
rear.
So that's a good, that's a very good point. That is a very good point. Okay, so this round, not so much damage from Empire.
What?
Yeah, I should stop talking. I should stop talking. That's just
Oh, so that's
insane.
3 because she was strained, so hit and 2 crits.
Strain.
Ooh.
Loose stabilizer.
Oh, that's terrible.
That is another damage.
Yeah.
Next turn. There's no way around that. He can't go
Oh,
straight.
okay.
And structural damage.
Back.
Yeah.
But let's see. I mean, there is Ray doesn't have anything, but both A-wings are going to shoot into Suntir, who just have that one evade, and you have that. I mean, it's most likely going to be 2 hits from both A-wings, right? With optics and focus.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's a chance Suntir takes another damage here because he has only the one evade. So unless the Natis come in, I mean that's
I mean,
always a
you can
thing.
always just be
Yeah.
good at rolling.
We know that happens like from the previous game.
Yeah, advanced optics right away. Oh man, these rolls.
Yeah, that was the evade token. It's
So now,
probably not going to die.
yeah, Tali has a good shot right now.
I wonder if she's. I really hope she shoots into. I mean, she has to shoot into here. He is considering whether to shoot Fifth Brother because he's really scared of him. But
Yeah, okay.
With Ray in the stage, he needs to get one of these aces off the board.
Oh, that's the worst roll.
Oh,
Ouch.
the least heroic of rolls. Let me guess. He is, yeah, just one evade. See?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's tough. I mean, I think average expected damage on these two shots would be 1 in total.
Probably, yeah.
Mhm.
I will check just in calculator just to check because I like math. But yeah, I would in this situation, if I was playing this game, I would expect 1 damage to go in.
I think
Definitely.
it's slightly below 1
Yeah.
because it's not 100% for 2 hits as we just saw. But it's like it's very high percentage of 2 hits, and Sun Chia should roll like 1 evade on 3 dice naturally, and then he had 1 token, so he should mitigate 3.
So let's see, heroic and
Is
some
Ray
tier at 3 and 1 evade.
is Ray able to fit a 3 sloop? On the right I don't think so. On the left? I'm wondering.
Or is it a risk you want to take in
Yeah.
this situation? That's a big
I
one.
mean, this is the only way she's getting a range, not range, sorry, a front arc attack, I believe. So this is something I mean, you should at least consider like in 1 second, 1 second just before you ignore it because it might be too dangerous. But yeah, that puts Ray in a difficult spot.
She would have to boost after that, I think. But it depends on if Brother is still taking up space. Also, I'm not sure Ray clears the cloud after a maneuver. Like it's very close. So sometimes with TTS collision box, you can have some nasty surprises. Okay, so actually there was only a 45% chance of Suntir taking 1 damage in the previous
Okay.
shot, which is lower than I was expecting, to be honest.
Yeah. What is the average damage?
Average is 0.6.
Yeah. Okay.
And there was a 15% chance he would take 2 for the record. So it's still like it's interesting because we see the situation and we consider the average, but the very very impactful scenario is still at 15%, which is significant.
Yeah.
Not that obvious it won't happen, yeah.
So what did Fifth Brother do here?
Well, I would
I mean,
totally do.
he can do you 1 hard and
Yeah,
boost down and block the sloop?
I think I would just 1 hard to the left and evade to to prepare the next round because you probably aren't catching A-wings in this position, and if Ray goes to the left, I mean Ray is not going into the corner obviously. So if Ray goes to the left, you can have a shot, and
Yeah,
that's good for you as well. So,
but I mean, if you 1 hard there, you're looking right into the face of Ray, who already has a target lock on you and who's on full force.
yeah, for sure. But I mean, assuming Ray is slooping, which is not, I'm not sure it's. But maybe I'm just misjudging, and actually slooping is the right move.
I don't know. I can't measure this thing. If it can fit, then I think it's the right move.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Suntir is in a bit of trouble, right? Because he's in a position where A-wings could block and possibly set up for rocket shots. Maybe. I mean, Vader is the one you you are really happy about when you are OveR2, because he's like in the safest play. I mean, A-wings have obviously the turret, so anyway you could be shot at the back, but you are safer than you were like 2 turns ago with the cluster and etc. But Suntir could be in trouble, right? Where I mean, he's stressed. So anyway, we kind of know where he's going, or I mean, the maneuver he will do. But the question is, will he be blocked? Will he be shot? And what could be the consequences? Because he's 1 away from half and just 3 away from dying. So that's something.
Like with Suntir, would you go for the initiative kill on Ray actually?
Yeah, but actually,
Assuming
you could also,
she sloops.
yeah,
Oh, go ahead.
yeah, but I'm just thinking that another alternative for Ray is to also to try to block Suntir.
Yeah,
So like a 2
absolutely.
hard left.
So I think that's probably the choice I would personally favor, because I'm not sure the sloop, like there's risk Fizz Brother is going to block the sloop, and if Fizz Brother blocks the sloop, then Ray is not doing anything else in the game, basically. And if you had 2, at least you get some block on Suntir, and you could even boost to make distance, which Ray would also like very much, I think.
Yeah, I think that the amount of 50-50 is involved in
Yeah.
setting. Race was set 4 times. Sunshine Invader once, and then CC twice.
Yeah, that's I mean, but I mean that's insane. Like, this is going so fast. There's like 40 minutes left, and they're already in a state where in most Aces game I would expect to only have 20 minutes left on the timer. It's just insane. Super aggressive game.
Does this mean that he intends to just bump Ray?
Oh, maybe he sets him up so that, yeah, he bumps so he has a shot on. Wow, okay. That's cool looking.
But this is very
that's a range 1 into 5th at least. If
Yeah.
Sunshine shows up in that arc, then it's just bonus. Can you block Vader as well?
Yeah, because if Vader does the 1 bank, it doesn't fit, I think.
So there, I think we missed 2 triggers.
The 1 bank is fine.
I think we missed 2 triggers. The first one is Ray removing her stress, or did I miss something? And the second one is the dice from going on the cloud once again.
That is true.
At least the last, yes, they're both correct.
That is true.
Okay, and so, she should, yeah.
Okay, so as a judge,
Suntir's leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Suntir boosted straight, and I figure Corentin wanted to check if the bank would fit after. Well, I don't know. Maybe it was a misclick.
Yeah.
And Vader's bumping.
Okay, so let me just.
Vader's block her.
I mean, is she?
Oh.
No. Okay, I'll just call a judge.
So. So 1 crit into tally. I don't know if we're still on air.
I think we're still on. So 1 crit into tally, which is evaded.
Yeah. And that was the only shot from the Empire.
Yeah.
So far the things we've seen doesn't matter.
Yeah, and the strain on Ray is, I mean, she's already got structural damage, so so maybe at range 3 it would matter. Okay, so that's
and
that's big.
Spend the force. No, spend the force.
Yeah, do spend the force in this.
What are you doing? Okay.
I mean, he's going
at
to
full force, and he's gonna regen it. So now
Yeah.
he force. I hope he's looking for his force tokens. Okay, so that's 5. So that is at least the shields on 5th brother.
Yeah,
And it's gonna
I
be
know.
the shields. Okay.
The shields.
I
So
think
points are
that is
scored.
that is something Fifth Brother can be happy about.
Yeah, absolutely. That's such a scary roll.
Because with both target lock and raise ability, then I assume that 5 hits is not at all uncommon.
Oh yes, it is absolutely 5 hits in this situation. With the target lock and the force. I wouldn't expect anything else. Okay, so now another dangerous shot into Vader, because Zizi still has her target lock. So 3 dice with all of the mods.
Okay, so I won the judge, but so far I have nothing as a response.
So that's 3 hits into Vader, and 2 evades. So all of the shields are gone, but no points.
So now both Suntia and Vader are 1 from half.
Yeah.
But there's still a lot of time left, so this might not be a game about points.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because once Ray is cleared, I mean, it was smart to, not have to bother, and it clearly surprised. It was a good move, but he still has that loose stabilizer.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? It doesn't matter if Ray has the strain in particularly, because
Yeah, she has structural.
she has structural damage.
But it could matter at range 3 actually.
Yeah,
Because at range 3
through a
she would
cloud,
roll
but
no dice.
yeah, that's true.
But I think practically it's unlikely Ray is going to catch range 3 from Vader or something. Like in this situation, Vader is perfectly positioned to try to kill Ray. Or maybe not kill, but well, I mean, it depends if Vader can get the four hits. But
I mean, I think kill is very reasonable. She has
yeah, she has
4
no
health
dice.
left,
She has no dice.
and she has 4 health left. She doesn't have any defense dice, and she's probably taking a damage when she moves.
Oh yes, indeed. So she would probably be on 3, unless he, because he could make her bump again if he wanted to. So
Yeah.
maybe he's going to play around with that, and there's not much Corentin can do about it.
No. I mean, he could even play with trying to. No, so he can't adjust the angle without taking the damage, of course.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I think it's in this situation anyway. His brother is probably going to Talon roll. So I mean, Corentin can actually do something about Ray about Ray not moving. I would say.
I mean, my concern here about the stress that is still on the ship, and I mean the strain. You were right about the fact that it won't matter until, for example, Fifth Brother shoots at range 3 due to his position and the possible talent he will do in a second. But the real concern is about Rey, because if she doesn't stay where she is, or I mean, in any case, if she clears her maneuver, she could boost, obviously, but she could not take a focus or something else because she is stressed. But she is not actually, so that could be a concern.
Yeah. They might still catch it when they do the maneuver.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
see.
it's
I mean,
possible. Yeah.
I assume they can both remember that Ray did that one straight last turn.
Mm-hmm.
And she has Corcella, so it's not like, well, you were double stressed, right? Because
Yeah, absolutely. And I was just reading Corcella's card is not even optional, so you cannot forget about removing all your stress.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, so I'm most curious about where Vader is going and if the A-Wings will threaten him again. Because Suntir is obviously going to, like, he has at least one more round before coming back. His brother is obviously going to Talon. Nothing else makes sense. But Vader is actually in a tough spot, I think.
yeah. But I mean, if Suntia can also choose to leave.
Yeah, what I mean is whatever suits your choice is not in the fight. Either he does 4K turn or a sloop, or he's just going to hard free around the debris, but he's not in the fight. I don't think Corentin wants him to take pot shots or things like that. So he's out for this round, probably.
I think I see a red hand there trying to figure out if that sloop fits.
Oh. Are you even allowed to do that? Do I have to give warnings to my players to not do this kind of things?
What did he do? I missed something, I believe.
Like because you know you have the
Thinking
hand
with his
thing.
mouse pointer. Yeah.
Yeah, but we all do it. I have to stop myself doing it when I get myself thinking about maneuvers. I want to put my mouse where I'm thinking. At the same time, you're giving away what you're thinking about to your opponents. So it's
Or you're faking it.
yeah, that's next level. Faking it is next level.
Okay, so that's the one hard.
Okay, so actually it was two talent wasn't the obvious move, apparently.
And then he's barrel rolling in.
Yeah,
Because
probably.
Ray won't have arc if she two turns.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I like the stress here, actually.
For Fifth Brother, you mean?
Fifth brother. I mean, I don't think it was particularly necessary. I mean, nothing would happen where he could just use the force for defense. He won't need that many focus mods.
That is true. And I am not sure in this situation the hard one clears the
Yeah.
cloud.
Might be hard, yeah.
So yeah. So indeed, probably not the best decision. Oh, so Talis chasing Suntir actually.
Ooh. Oh, ZZ as well.
Oh, actually, they're both going at Suntir.
That's gonna be target lock boost.
Suntir is like, no, leave me alone. Yeah, absolutely. Oh yes, because he has the missiles, so he can shoot them out the front arc even if the turret is backward. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. That's actually very strong. I'm always a bit skeptical of missiles on ZZ, like cluster missiles, but actually this is a perfect demonstration that it can be a very good option.
Yeah, it's even better if there's two targets.
Of course.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Thing
Suntir
is,
is in.
if Suntia K turned, he's out of range of the.
Uh,
Oh, and even Ray is helping.
and there you go. This is the reason
Oh,
why I was concerned. So now she cannot do anything but
And that's
oh, they are probably. Maybe they're talking about it. Let's see.
yeah. So yeah, there is
Oh,
the
so the low stabilizer first, that for sure.
so that's
And
3 left. 1, 2,
yeah.
3, 4, 5. Yeah.
They fixed that.
so did you put something into the?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
called the judge, but no one responded so
Okay,
far.
okay.
So
Alright.
I have a strong feeling it's not gonna matter because I think
She will probably die to Vader's shot.
yeah, I mean
Yeah.
if you're Vader here, you
You just go straight.
yeah, one straight and
And
I think you would two bank actually in because you have if you thought that the sloop might fit, you would two bank
oh,
or one bank. But in any event, you
mm,
get a shot at her and she's dead.
yeah. Well,
Okay.
well, the two bank
She-
could bump,
And
but
she's taking locks. they're
she's
not
taking
even
log
seeing the stress.
while stressed. Okay, well, I believe.
Oh,
oh, they remove the stress actually.
and
No,
Vader
no, no.
bumps.
It's underneath the fifth brother target locks token.
Weird. What are they doing?
Okay.
Well,
and she blocked Vader.
yeah. So that's the K turn was Maybe that's the case where you think so hard about the moves that you do.
Oh,
Oh,
the special
Oh,
OveR2 move.
that is insane. Yes, yeah. So that's exactly what he's doing with Suntir all the time. It's insane. He's doing this all the time.
that is IQ 1 million.
Yeah, exactly.
So he
That's
has,
no other way to describe it.
so he
Yeah,
has obstruction for the shot from Ray.
and I think he's escaping these shots.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is going to be very close.
CC could just pop here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because she already took one. So
Oh, they
Oh.
are stopping the timer. What for? Uh-huh.
why?
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. So, what is going on? What are they talking about?
Isn't this a case where we can ask them what's going on?
I don't know.
Let's see.
I think we can give them like 20 seconds.
I'll check the info pack on the website.
What are they considering? So, timer is going back. Yeah. So it should be good for them as we go back to the game.
Okay.
So, Suntir shot.
Well, let's see. Let's see what Suntir does to Zizi.
Yeah, CC needs some luck here.
Oh, well, that's decent luck.
That's what we call luck.
Yeah, exactly.
Predator to a crit.
And now just net the out.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Not
half.
much fun.
Yeah, that's half point. So right now there is 73 for Corentin to 25 for Mets.
Is she
It's
seeing?
actually just
Oh, I think she doesn't see him.
yeah, it's really weird with these savings. They just turned it because
Oh yeah,
you can't spawn the front arc on them.
yeah.
I think you can do it from the dial.
Oh yeah, you probably can.
Yeah, he was doing
But-
it on the ship, so yeah. But ZZ missed the shot, so wow. That was the boost barrel roll into bullseye, into out of arc. Okay.
It was the move of legends.
Yeah, exactly. So that's just what Suntir does, right? It's like if you ever played first edition, that's the thing that makes you crazy about Suntir.
So at least it's range 2.
Yeah, so that's 3 dice and the fin die versus 4. So Suntir could do Suntir stuff and actually die as well.
Yeah, so spend a blank for target lock. Oh no, he already has a target lock.
Yeah, he took
Yeah,
it
he took
right away.
He took it this round.
Ugh.
Okay, so it's gonna be free.
Yeah, you have to spend 1 here.
I mean, they are just playing with the token, the stress token, just playing with the token, and they're not considering what the token means. That's cool.
Well,
I've no
that
idea.
just
Maybe they think it's the strain. I don't know. Oh, so what happened was that Tally stole race force at some point.
Oh, okay.
We don't really know. Apparently, Tally is force sensitive now.
Oh,
the net is wow.
Doesn't even need his focus.
What a game. Like they started right away and things keeps happening. It's just insane. It's just insane.
Yeah. mean, just too hard with Ray here.
Well, she shouldn't be stressed. So
I mean, she took an
Oh,
action last
it-
turn, so clearly they're not considering it an actual stress
Yeah.
token. I
I-
don't know.
I mean, I saw Corentin's round over the stress, so maybe they considered.
Oh, there you go. The
I don't know.
stress is now missing. There is no stress anymore on Ray.
Yes, it is. It's on the
It,
the other
it's
side.
on the far side. So
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
and that
I did not say
and-
anything.
yeah. Okay, but so far it hasn't made an impact.
Yeah, because it shouldn't be there, and they actually ignored it to take the target lock. So I mean,
As long as
it's
judges
just
do not react, what can we do?
yeah. So that was the thing I wasn't so happy about the streaming policy. I mean, I understand why it is the way it is. Like, there's absolutely no question that it's a good
Yeah.
it's a good thing to think about. Like, it's nice to have it set before the games. But that's the thing I don't really like, is because all of these games for XTC are going to happen at various times, and I'm not sure how many of the judge team there are, but I'm not sure there are enough of them to be reactive enough.
No, probably not. I mean, I think in this particular situation we are in now, where the captain of both countries are present, then I actually think it's okay because
I would agree.
we don't have the bias problem.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I could see the problem if there's only like somebody who might have a vested interest in one team.
Mhm.
Not because they might not even do it on purpose, but I mean, you're just more likely to notice and act on mistakes that is detrimental to you, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So that's the bias. It's not necessarily something you think about. But yeah, I agree.
Okay, so I am assuming that Tally is the easiest free bank left boost in the world.
Yeah. But yeah. At the same time, you cannot really do anything else. Maybe you could go straight and rotate to try to get Vader, but is it a good move? Not so sure. But the free bank, I think, doesn't give her a lot of offensive options. So
Yeah. I think the free bank boost makes it almost impossible for Vader to get you.
yeah,
If
absolutely.
he also wants an action.
But I think Vader wants Rey. Like, he's been staring at Rey for like 3 rounds. It's like he's just.
There's almost no move that will allow him to shoot at Ray.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what might be very frustrating for Corentin. It's Mets play Ray very well uh, in this situation.
Yeah, next round, we could see, like, I mean, Fifth Brother still have that one homing missile, and I guarantee you that CC's name is all over it.
Yes, that's for sure. That's for sure.
Again, I don't like the stress over on Fifth Brother, because what's he gonna shoot at there? Who's gonna shoot at him? I mean, obviously he doesn't know that where the people are going, but still.
Oh, apparently a
Massive,
judge.
massive.
Apparently a judge came in the room and talked with them with the players, and it seems like it's all good.
But
But
the
there's
stress
still
is
the stress
still
token.
there.
But the stress token is. I mean, you know, I'm just telling you what is written. So
But that means that we need to do a martial escalation now.
yeah, so so for everyone watching, everything is fine. You can perform action while stressed, but everything is fine. That is the
But I
point you
mean,
have to consider.
if a player did not, a judge did not join TCS. He might have joined their voice.
Yeah, the voice. Yeah, I think he was talking about voice chat. Yeah.
Okay. At this point, it does not matter because now Ray have slooped, and it doesn't.
Yeah.
Well, it can matter with the free stress limit thing, but
Yeah, but anyway, she
yeah.
could boost. She could still boost, right? Because while you are 2 or fewer, so she could boost now,
Oh,
and then next turn she could
not
like just clear everything, and everything is fine.
yeah. Not only could she boost, I think she should boost right
Yeah,
now.
I believe it as well.
Yeah. And she did.
Third stress. So now there is the limit.
Vader is so mad, he's just bumping into Ray all the time.
Oh, and soon she was just like, I am out. I'm
Yeah.
leaving. Goodbye.
I'm not playing this game anymore.
I don't want this. I've been too close. I almost died last turn, but I was so cool. Did you?
That's exactly what he's saying. So would a straight boost? Oh yeah, well you can do it like that, I guess. I was thinking, how do you get out of range? Well, that's a good way to get out of range.
Yeah. And the time is with the Empire here.
Yes, absolutely.
Uh,
He's got a pretty good lead, and I don't think another half tips it over. Yeah. With the current lead, Mets would need 2 halves to
yeah, he's ahead
catch
by
up.
48. Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. But it could just be, an ace and the rest of Fifth Brother. But
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
basically he is losing the rest of Ray. I mean, there's no way he can keep her alive for the rest of this game.
Yeah.
That would be absolutely amazing. I mean,
Yeah, I would be very surprised if that happened.
what? Oh, that was at Vader. Oh, heroic.
Oh, that's the saddest heroic ever. Oh no.
Like here, hold by 5 paid.
Yeah, Vader is just rolling all of the dice. So, will Vader have actions next round? That's a big thing. Because I would guess. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, you're almost at a point with Fifth Brother where you might as well shoot the last homing charge on Ray just to get her off the table.
Oh, I would totally do that. Yes.
But on
In
the other
this,
hand, you can kill CC. If Fifth Brother can end in range free with CC in his arc, then CC's dead.
yeah,
I mean,
I think. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, but there's not a whole lot to do about it. She just has to take the 4 dice and be ridiculously lucky.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but I'm not sure Corentin is in a position to chase that at the moment. I think I would say that Fifth Brother is in a lot of trouble right now because the 2 bank from Ray is something he cannot really get out of, and if Ray points the front arc into Fifth Brother, there's a very good chance he gets initiative killed, even over all of the dice mods he can muster.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's not like Vader can do a lot about it this turn.
Yeah, absolutely. Vader is just sad. He's just in a sad place.
Yeah, he's like, watch where you're going with that thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I just painted this new tie.
Yeah, the paint is fresh. Like we put the flag on it, and then Vader is like, well, I'm just going to bump that Falcon until the end of the game. The big thing is Vader cannot hard 2 because he would hit the debris. So, I mean, at this point with Vader, would you even like imagine? No,
Free
I
talent.
mean,
I mean, it's
yeah,
super risky.
yeah,
I don't think you need to.
yeah,
I think with Vader, you just do like I don't know. Free bank probably hits the debris.
I would do a free straight to have the option to afterburners.
Yeah.
But
And then you go kill yourself an A-wing, right?
yeah, something like that.
Unless they put a procket on you, it's not like they're really dangerous.
Yeah, and technically they cannot because Tali has no way to put her bullseye into Vader from where she is.
Exactly.
So Vader would be safe just doing free straight. Suntir is probably going to do hard to. Okay. Oh. Okay, so that's a clever move. So hard turn right and then boost left. So now the 2 bank from Rey probably doesn't see Fifth Brother.
And
Oh.
Fifth Brother is clearly there to kill Rey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, one option for Rey here is, I mean, if she goes forward and boosts.
Yeah, she would absolutely need to go forward.
But then Fifth Brother will just arc dodge her again. Sorry, Sunshine will just arc dodge her again. Oh, Tally. It's so sad you didn't get that bullseye on though. Now they're counting stresses.
So Rey should have one fewer stress. That's well. I mean, we will be mad at them after the game. We'll be like, we told you to watch the game state, and you didn't.
So Tally either needs to lock Fifth Brother or turn the arc. Unless she wants to shoot at Vader, of course.
Yeah, so what? Yeah, what do you do with Tally here?
What?
Focus and rotate probably.
Yeah, because taking a lock. Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Well, actually, it will be a boost and rotate.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Okay, so he's just leaning into that. I mean, but Tally's the healthy one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Rey is just.
Everything is fine.
Oh.
Yeah, so Rey now is just bumping into Tally, and I think the hope was that it gives Rey an angle into Fifth Brother, but unfortunately it's coming a little bit short.
Okay, so Rey now is executing a blue maneuver, but goes onto a debris cloud, which means she takes a fourth stress. Sorry.
Okay, she should. Okay, so first she rolls for the cloud, and then after that she should delete all of her stress.
Yeah, and she Oh!
No. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, that's a direct.
Direct.
Well,
It's at one hull. But the
stress should go.
Remove the stress.
Come on. Like we've been after this stress token all the no. Why didn't
now there's free stress token?
Yes, they just no. There are 3 of them. I think we're struggling a lot with this no intervention policy.
Yeah. We might. Yeah.
we're like we want to tell them that they're doing it wrong.
Who can just say he witnessed like such an amount in like 3 games? That's for sure really fun.
I honestly think that the right call with CC here is to barrel roll left, boost, and then maybe you just catch Fifth Brother with an unmodified range free shot.
If you do that, you cannot shoot Fifth Brother because arc is at the rear, and that's the problem. That's the problem. So I think he's trying to preserve ZZ here. This is just like, let's hope nobody. Okay, so Vader is just cannot handle it anymore.
Okay.
4K again.
Vader's tired of it. Vader lost the force on the way. We don't know where it went.
And then Afterburner, yeah, just to make sure that Rey is dead. So now we can watch Vader roll 3 blanks and be extremely sad. Or something like
He
that.
needs to roll 4 blanks into 4 blanks to not kill her.
Well,
she's at 1 hull.
he
and has
doesn't
no-
have the target lock,
Oh, he
so
doesn't have a target lock, so
I mean,
everything can happen.
free blanks can be a thing.
Yeah.
So let's see. Will free blanks be a thing? I mean, Rey took a damage on the cloud, so anything is possible. Ah.
Yeah.
So that's 2 damage into Rey, and Rey is dead. But to be fair, with the first shot Rey took, like very early into the game, I wouldn't have guessed she would live that long.
No, I mean she was not. We didn't see any of that sort of Ray tankiness at all. I don't think she
Yeah.
evaded anything all game.
Well, they went right into it, so there was no engagement at range 3 where Rey can kinda leverage her ability. So it was just violence all the way. Oh, mistake.
Yeah.
Shouldn't spend a force here, probably. You should spend the focus and hope for natties and then use the ability, maybe? I don't know. Actually, that's maybe not the right call. This is another roll where I would probably have taken the damage on Fifth Brother.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, so now he can really regret spending that force.
and oh, okay, 2 shields down on Tally.
Yeah, so that's half of Tally.
Yeah, I mean now we now Mass needs a lot of points.
Yeah. So basically, at this point, you need to kill one of the big aces and Fifth Brother.
Yeah, he's 120 down, so one of the aces and
No, actually, yeah, that's not even enough.
no, it's not even enough.
Oh, Corcella only works if you fully execute the maneuver. This is the reason why they kept the stress.
Aha!
Oh,
Other than us.
so they can read the cards and we can't. Yeah, actually.
This is the reason why we're not allowed to interfere.
Wow. Yeah, exactly. So that's a good thing. So I see the benefits of the hands-off policy now.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think the score does not accurately represent the state of the game because everybody's still so close to giving up more points on the Empire side, but I mean, the right person is ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the way that Meds managed to not get shot with Ray, actually, he would deserve more points for that, I think. I would totally give him more points for this kind of thing.
What? Fifth brother, what are you doing?
I guess at this point he's baiting shots. Like,
But I mean, if he had just, one-hearted the other way and activated the passive sensors, then CC would die this turn. There's almost no way she's not in his arc. Range 1 to 3 if he had turned the other way.
that's true, but I think this kind of move is like he maybe wants to take lock on CZ and then hard to Talon on or K-turn to make sure he would get the missile. Probably. It's probably something like that. But indeed, I think it's a risky move. I think it's a risky
What
move.
action did Fifth Brother take?
He took passive sensor action.
Oh, he just didn't put out the token.
Yeah, he flipped it on the card. But yeah.
So he's getting the log for later.
Yeah, exactly. I think the goal here is to not get in a too bad of a position And then next round you do a 4K or a 2 Talon roll, and Zizi cannot escape. Or she can escape, but she has to disengage basically.
Oh, here comes Vader. Hey there.
I
Right.
exist.
He might just. He doesn't have arc, so he's gonna have to shoot at Tally.
Was it a better idea to take a lock on Fifth Brother or Vader? Because
Oh no. But I mean, CC is dangerous right now
Yeah.
because she's gonna shoot at Fifth Brother, spend the target lock,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then she's gonna take the second shot at Vader with a focus.
Yeah, so that
oh
could
yeah,
score
right.
a
You're
lot
right.
of
You're right.
points actually.
Unless he just rolled out of range 2, but I don't think he did.
Yeah, I think he's still range 2.
Yeah.
But let's see if CC lives, because Suntia just bullseyed her.
Well, the shot would. No, he probably can choose to not get obstructed, so.
Yeah, if they are
It
Yeah.
depends
strictly
if they
parallel.
bumped before.
Yeah. No, I don't think Suntir bumped. And I don't think ZZ bumped. I think Tally and Ray bumped
Let's see
a
if we set
lot.
up exactly equal, then he can.
I mean, we'll have the answer right away. So. It's got a decent position. Oh, okay, well.
Oh,
Doing
yeah,
once
you can
again.
also do that with
Oh
Suntir, I
my
guess.
God.
What the?
This guy is just playing a different game.
Yeah, exactly. It's like he's on another level. Like I think I'm okay with Suntir, but I'm definitely not that good.
Okay, so Vader shooting at Tally.
Spending the lock for 2.
And
And Tally is just saying no. And now the big shot.
Oh ho. Oof.
Oh, that is so unlucky.
I mean, for such a play twice in a game, that's disappointing.
Well, I
Oh.
mean, it's enough.
It's
So,
enough.
But hey.
like, what the hell?
Oh, that's sad. I mean,
Yeah.
she just rolled 1, right?
And it is a PS
Yeah,
kill.
absolutely.
So,
We
ouch.
got to
It's
see
a cluster
we get
missile.
to see the cluster missiles at
Yeah.
their absolutely best. I mean, when you get to shoot clusters at 2.
Yeah, it's the perfect shot. I was thinking with the lock that Zizi was taking, it technically each time she takes a lock, it's a risk that you are taking damage because you don't have the green token yet, at least. But I mean, it's we could see in this game each time she did try for a cluster, there was somebody who was just ready to pounce.
I mean, I think Mess felt like Tally had a good chance of blocking Suntir.
Oh, and yeah, it was very close. It was very
But
close.
it was very close. But I mean, blue leader Tally over there is in a spot of trouble now.
Yeah. Well, if Flash Brother ever catches Tally in the arc, then it's going to be
painful.
probably the end.
So if she kills both aces, then we'll have final salvo. But that's not particularly likely.
Yeah. I think that's yeah.
As is a routine enough player, he just preserves those last 25 points.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best thing to do in this situation. Like 1 minute left, you cannot with a single A-wing, even if she still has the pockets. Oh yeah, okay.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Like there's no escape.
He
Don't
wants
make it.
blood.
Oh yeah, whatever. Spend another force and another force. Just
Yeah.
Spend all of them.
get a little bit closer.
Oh man. My pleasure.
Yes.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
Ah, perfect.
So that's
I am leaving.
the chase. The chase.
There's still 22 seconds. I mean,
Ah,
she's gonna have. That's one more turn.
they played so fast this turn.
Is Vader out of burners?
Yeah.
Yes, that was his
he-
second after burners.
Okay, so I guess if you're Vader here, you're down in a free bank, right?
Yeah, I think that's the best move. Because worst case, you can still adjust with the barrel roll.
Yeah, and that means that the only
And-
call, if Tally doesn't want to get shot, she flies exactly into the corner,
Yeah.
but she didn't. So
Oh, Fizz Brother is maybe going to get to launch his missile.
Yeah.
okay.
Unless he does a barrel roll. I
No,
think it
but
will.
didn't he lock the other one?
No, he
Right up there.
Zizi was already dead when passive triggers,
Oh.
so he could lock Tally.
Okay, so Tally's gonna have to. I mean, you have to boost.
Oh.
Oops, that's a.
There you go.
Yeah. So we're gonna see Vader shoot her, and everybody's after her. Hey, Stuns here. Why didn't you boost? You could get a shot. We agree, right? If Sudia boosted right
Yeah.
now.
No,
Yeah, absolutely.
he boosted and then barrel rolled.
Oh,
Okay.
but then he didn't put down a stress token. I called cheats.
Oh yes, there is a stress token on Suntia actually.
Oh, it's behind him. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Easy peasy.
and now oh, he's out. He's out.
Oh.
Out of the missile.
Tally lives.
Nice. Nice. I mean, at this point, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like
But
it's just fair to leave points. I mean,
it is actually very. Yeah. I don't know what they're trying to tell us with that work.
they're probably talking about the turn Ray. Yeah, the turn Ray took the crit. Yeah, that was massive actually. Ray was on 3 and took a direct hit on the rock, which made Corentin's job much easier, putting his Atlas damage.
Vader would have killed her anyway.
Yeah, for sure. But like putting 1 versus putting 3, it's not really the same odds.
Oh, it's like one is 99%, the other is 97.
Yeah. So actually, the final score should be, if you can confirm, 171 to 25.
Yeah, that's what's on the score there in-game
Okay.
score tracker as well. So
Okay. So I will put that in TTT right away, so I don't forget like the last time. Well, I mean, I did it right away, but after you reminded me. Well, this was a very entertaining game.
yeah,
Like full of actions and fully aggressive. I mean, some ace games you like. This is not the kind of game you're used to see with aces. I think even with Ray and Zizi and Tally, like not only Imperial aces, but even the resistance aces list can be flown much more conservatively, and so it was very enjoyable to see them just hammer at each other and
yeah,
like some very
absolutely.
cool moves.
And I felt, I mean, the last third of the game was probably not that exciting, but I mean, in the middle there, everything was sort of up in the air.
Yeah, absolutely. When Ray was bumping Vader at every turn, like you could see a way out or a way for Meds to buy enough time to start scoring points, and it was very yeah, up in the air, like you said.
Yeah. But I mean, Mass got a bad first engagement, but a pretty good second engagement. We saw the shield come off Suntir, who then multiple times later in the game avoided taking any more damage, right?
Yeah.
We saw Vader take a hit and get blocked over there. So things were sort of beginning to even out a little bit. And then all the crits just hit Rey. And yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem with Rey, is she's very good at scoring that early damage, but it's not a ship that will close the game, basically. Unless you scored so hard at the beginning that the opponent cannot recover. But that wasn't what happened.
No, and I think perhaps the matchup was not as sort of. I didn't think it was a favorable matchup. I thought it was like a neutral matchup, but maybe it is leaning a little heavier to the aces. Mostly because of Vader and Fifth Brother and and Suntir, because they're all like very defensive, especially
Yeah, and at the same time they can put out enough damage to really melt Rey. Well, my appreciation of the matchup was that at a glance it was kinda favorable, but Corentin told me that he was fearing Rey doing crazy stuff with the dice and losing an ace like that. So
because
he's much better than me, so I trusted him.
Rey is certainly. I mean, she has enough offense that she can overwhelm the defenses of all these aces if she gets that sort of range one in the front dark shot.
Yeah, absolutely.
But there's a lot of offense, as you said, and then the defense is sort of. I mean, even like she had the range one with all the mods already, 5 hits into Fifth Brother, and it still turns into, okay, I lost my shields. I mean, most of the ships would have been melted.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah.
Inquisitor.
But thank you for another enjoyable match. That leaves you ahead, Nicholas. So
yes.
Let's see.
Yes.
The next
We're 2-1.
the next game we have is tomorrow.
Yes, I think there are 2 games tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
But one
on your side and one on my side. If I'm correct.
Yeah.
Guys?
I will see if I can make it.
Guys,
Yep.
thank you for the commentary. I will look the stream after.
Well,
I will see every shit I can make with the Bump Vader 3 turn.
So we have to say that you were careful with the stress that Ray took and didn't remove. Like it was driving us crazy.
Yeah,
Really.
I
All the game.
We'll discipline people. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out.
All right. Thank you for commentating with us.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll probably talk again this week.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a chance, I would say yes. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Bye bye.
Have a good night. Bye.
Oh. Ah ben, c'était une très belle partie.
Bah, bravo.
On passe en français, mais c'était une très belle partie.
Oh, putain de merde, quoi.
Mais donc oui, en fait, vous avez oublié d'enlever un stress de Ray quand elle a fait le 1 droit sur
elle a fait le 1 droit
sur
sur
le
Padley
cloud.
qu'elle a bump
Et ça vous a suivi toute la partie. Et nous, ça nous a rendu fous. Hein. C'est pour ça qu'il y a un judge mais le pire, c'est que il y a un judge qui est arrivé, c'est pour ça qu'on l'a appelé un judge, tu vois. Il y a un judge qui est arrivé et vous l'avez pas enlevé.
Bah, on n'a pas En fait, ce qu'il nous a dit, ce que nous on a compris tous les deux, c'est que il fallait qu'on fasse plus attention à nos tokens de stress, etc. Et lui, pour lui, c'était niveau des win parce qu'il les retirait pas à chaque fois entre les
alors que pas du
ça,
tout pour le coup.
Je pense que en gros la prochaine fois, il faut que tu demandes au judge de venir dans la table stream pour qu'on lui explique la situation.
Ouais, carrément.
Ce sera plus
Attends,
simple.
j'y pense. Oui, c'est vrai, quand il a bump, il avait tenté le cross loop, il a bump avec son
Ouais.
loop 3, du coup, il aurait dû perdre son stress.
Sur le
C'est vrai
nuage.
que ce stress, il a jamais été entier.
Et il a fait ça sur le nuage, donc il aurait dû prendre un strain. Strain qui n'aurait enlevé que 2 tours plus
Oui,
tard,
tout,
potentiellement.
Il a
tout
pris.
à fait, tout à fait.
Il a pris. Ah non, il a
Non, il a pas pris, vous avez parole pour le
C'est
strain
ça.
non plus.
Ouais.
Et du coup, nous, on était fous parce que du coup, bah, j'ai eu la discussion avec Yen hier à ce sujet pour clarifier parce que c'est vrai que tu vois pour les miss triggers et tout, ben ça peut créer une ambiance un peu étrange où t'as un capitaine qui voit le miss trigger et puis est-ce qu'on le dit, est-ce qu'on le dit pas, tu vois, c'est un peu.
Ouais.
Et du coup, on
Ouais.
s'est un peu renseigné auprès des organisateurs de l'événement et en fait, on n'est pas censé intervenir du tout. C'est pour ça que je suis venu vous dire un petit peu au début pour que ce soit clair, quoi. Mais du coup, nous, en stream, on n'est pas habitué à ça, tu vois. D'habitude, quand t'es sur une table stream, t'as l'habitude que s'il y a un problème de game state, t'as quelqu'un qui te le dit,
Ouais.
tu vois. Et alors, dans une partie normale, quand il y a un problème comme ça, des fois, tu te rends pas compte, mais bon. Mais et du coup, nous, on était là en train de commenter et puis on devenait fou, quoi. On pouvait rien vous dire, c'était horrible. C'était horrible.
Bon, et ben écoutez, en tout cas, merci à vous.
Et
Bah, je vais
à bientôt.
regarder ça, moi.
Yep, bah, tu vas voir. Non, t'as vraiment
Bientôt.
super bien joué soutien, c'était ouf.
Ouais.
C'était fou.
L'as de légende.
Ah ouais,
Ouais, non, c'était incroyable.
impressionnant, ouais.
Et en sachant qu'il y a à peine, on va dire, il y a en mars. Ouais, c'est en mars. Le fait a eu lieu quand? C'était en mars ou.
C'était en mars, oui.
Ouais, donc ça veut dire mi-février. J'avais pas de boîte de transfo, comment on dit transfo, non, de
Conversion.
kit de conversion.
Ouais.
J'avais pas de kit de
Ouais,
conversion
mais
à
attends,
dire.
tu joues les silencers tout le temps. T'en me la fais
Non,
pas. Hein.
bah, dis-toi que les silencers, avant, pour expliquer que j'avais joué silencer, je jouais Gurifen. C'est la même connerie avec Guri, mais un peu plus complexe.
Ouais.
Mais ouais.
Bon, allez, sur ce, bonne
Ouais,
soirée.
bonne soirée.
Sur ce,
Salut.
yes, bonne soirée.
Ciao.
Salut.
Okay. So for everyone that speaks English and that is still here, thank you for coming and joining us. This was game 3 of the round 1. If you want to be there tomorrow, there will be a stream also. It's 7 p.m. GMT. And it will be streamed here with hopefully the 2 captains, as we had the chance to have them like a whole week so far. So let's hope it will go this way. So yeah, thank you for joining in. I hope you liked the stream, and then yeah, thank you again, and hope to see you soon. Alors je lis un peu le chat, bon vous verrez que les réactions dans 3 minutes, mais voilà, donc il n'y avait pas un jeton de nuage qui n'a pas été jeté. Si, effectivement, ça faisait partie de tout le truc, c'est qu'en fait il y a eu un stress qui n'a pas été enlevé, qui potentiellement menait à une possibilité d'action différente, sur Ray, pardon, j'ai oublié de préciser, sur Ray. Et effectivement il y avait le Ray qui reste sur place et qui du coup reste sur le nuage, et qui n'a pas lancé son dé de strain. Voilà. Donc au final, voilà, ils avaient un petit peu mal interprété ce que l'arbitre est venu leur dire quand il est passé, leur dire de faire plus attention au stress, mais sinon, bon, globalement, voilà. En fait, le problème, c'est que il y avait un stress sur le vaisseau qui s'est retrouvé via le jeu des bumps en dessous d'une pile de tokens, à savoir des verrouillages, des forces, etc. Toujours pareil, je réponds 3 minutes après, ça se trouve, je vous ai déjà répondu avant, je m'en souviens plus. Donc voilà, il y a un token qui s'est retrouvé en dessous par le jeu des bumps, et donc du coup sous une pile de force, verrouillage, etc. Du coup, le stress s'est retrouvé en dessous, il n'a pas été retiré lorsqu'une manœuvre bleue a été exécutée le round d'après. La manœuvre bleue a été exécutée à travers le nuage. Et de fait, si vous voulez, comme elle n'est pas passée, et bien donc du coup il fallait lancer le dé pour le nuage, mais malgré tout enlever le stress. Sauf que du coup, voilà, le stress n'a pas été enlevé et le nuage n'a pas été, le dé pour le nuage n'a pas été lancé. Voilà. Donc voilà, c'était ça le vrai petit souci. Mais bon, voilà, bref. Sur ce, je vous souhaite une très bonne soirée. Je vous dis à demain. Donc il y aura max vers 18h30 sur une chaîne scandinave. Je vous partagerai le lien quand je crois que c'est Target Lock TV, quelque chose comme ça. Si jamais vous connaissez, vous connaissez probablement mieux que moi de toute façon. Donc Target Lock TV, Max va jouer là-bas et ensuite à 21h, nous on reprend du service avec une autre partie et en l'occurrence ce sera excusez-moi, je vais rattraper 2-3 petits messages rapidement. Ce sera... Ah non, ce sera pas Target Lock TV, ce sera X-Wings. Bon, je vous donnerai le lien, de toute façon, vous inquiétez pas. Quoi qu'il arrive, et donc du coup, après, ce sera nous à 21h, et ce sera donc notre ami Benoît, donc joueur République, pas du tout, Résistance, pardon, je voulais dire Résistance. Voilà, voilà. Allez, sur ce, je vous laisse. Je vous souhaite une très bonne soirée, merci d'avoir été là, et on se retrouve du coup demain. Hop, et j'ai même pas foutu le... Voilà. Et on se retrouve demain. Bonne soirée à tous.